your Alaska Link weather for Fairbanks and the interior.
Well, the summertime warmth definitely made its mark last week as we were noting that strong warmth that was in play, allowing for that 80-degree weather to stack up, bringing in even areas of those numerous showers and thunderstorms, sparking up new wildfires, and even remaining with that warmth over the weekend, though shy of that 80 degrees. So didn't have that consecutive 80-degree setup that we were monitoring. But we also then over the week when we're battling air quality due to the wildfire smoke. But we're getting some alleviation in this summertime pattern and getting into some wetter weather conditions, ultimately also leading to some cooler temperatures. For our Tuesday morning low of 55 degrees, afternoon high there just shy of average into the upper 60s. We are going to see that we have a wet week ahead, especially going to be monitoring some of our highest chances to bring in some of the better numbers of accumulation from Wednesday into Thursday. And again, with the wetter weather pattern, that will lead to those cooler temperatures, noting that we'll even generally stay within the 60s, may see some highs hit the 70s, which is again seasonable for this time of the year. But this type of setup is very helpful when you have a lot of moisture in the air. That's higher humidity values and that cooler temperature all feeds into limited fire spread, and we can see that Mother Nature can then help to aid some of these wildfires instead of having to send out more of that supply that would be needed to those firefighters. As we are going to see that this is going to be a week full of it too. We don't just get 1 or 2 days. We're going to talk nearly every day some chances for some scattered showers, not too much wind as well. That is very helpful in the sense here of this pattern. We get times of some of those higher reflectivity spots. Now, not everyone is going to see rainfall accumulation, so there can be some communities that have wildfires ongoing that will not receive some of this rainfall. So it's going to be a day in and day out monitoring of where some of these waves of energy that lift into the region, where they're bringing that rich potential for some of those downpours to saturate some of those soils, to limit at least spread of wildfires, or even help to again alleviate some of those fires. Is what we see for accumulation. Definitely get some of those good rich values into the White Mountain region. Delta Junction even looking to get upwards of a ½ an inch. Fairbanks at 4/10 of an inch. Healy at over a ¼ of an inch. So with every community there with at least numbers on the board, that means everyone has chances. Again, not everyone is going to end up with these numbers, but these are the chances where we have it and where you have those higher reflectivities. That's where there is some greater potential of bringing into some of those heavier downpours. So this is going to be again something we'll monitor day in and day out to bring some of those helpful conditions. 21 hours and 47 minutes. Although we are moving away from the summer solstice, still plenty of sunshine here to work with and some breaks of this rainfall activity. Also can't still rule out some times of some thunderstorms, though the coverage of it will be a bit more limited, especially as we don't have as much widespread warm sunshine. But these warm temperatures still will be unstable enough to fire up some storms, so we'll still be monitoring that lightning threat as we look to stay active through the next week.